I'm joined once again by my partner, Michelle. How are you doing, Michelle?
I am well. How are you? Great to be here again.
Yes, and hopefully we can keep you in the whole show. That would be awesome. That New Jersey connection for the internet is not very good, apparently. But I can hear the popcorn, but you're still there, and that's the important thing.
Awesome.
So, if you don't know what we do, it is Pop Ascension, and we talk basically about whatever's going on in the world, pop culture, you know, or anything else that really comes to mind. I got a treat for fans out there today, Michelle. I got this Keanu Reeves John Wick bead spray. So
Awesome.
it's pretty big. So everybody that subscribes on our Twitch from
Hmm.
now until next week's show has a chance to win this, and we will announce the winner. It will be somebody random. We will announce the winner on next week's show, and then we will get that in the mail for you. So, Keanu Reeves,
Exciting.
John Wick, Beat Sprite for anybody that becomes a Twitch sub.
Hmm.
So, let's get that out to you right there.
Right.
Um, so, so we have some animals to talk about. We will always have an animal story.
Yeah, we
I
love
love
it.
animal stories.
Me too.
So we will talk celebrities. We will talk some new music. We will talk some some COVID and some Dancing with the Stars. That list was released, and I guess we should just jump right into the celebrity aspect of it.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. So you got you got the story, Michelle. So let's read off that top story.
Yes. I would like to send well wishes to former NBA player Cedric Sabalas and Oscar De La Hoya. They both contacted COVID, unfortunately.
Oh wow.
Yes. And they were fully vaccinated and they were in the ICU.
Yeah, that's not good, especially being in the ICU. That's not something normal when you have the vaccine. But with these new strains keep coming and coming and coming, it's really hard to get that vaccine working properly because of all
Hmm.
these strains of the virus, and it's really making it difficult for scientists to really snuff it out when people aren't really in a hurry to go get vaccinated.
Right. So Oscar De La Hoya, he quoted to say 24 hours ago on Twitter, "Hey guys, I am out of the hospital. I was in there for 3 days. COVID hit me really hard. I was in the best shape of my life, and I can't wait to get back in the ring. Thank you very much, you all, for your well wishes and your support. I appreciate it."
That's pretty nice of him to reach out to the fans and thanking them.
Right. Uh huh.
Because I think, look, the media focuses on negative, and we're trying to be as positive as we can on this show. I mean, there's going to be some stories that we're going to cover, and it's going to be bad stuff, like R. Kelly, perfect example. But there are good stories, and yes, he contracted COVID, but he's now out of the hospital. He's on his way back from what could have ultimately killed him if not
Exactly.
careful.
You're not careful.
And for him to thank the fans, that took time out of his life, where he's just getting out of the hospital and trying to be back with his family, and but he took time to do that to acknowledge the fans, and you gotta like that. You gotta like that a lot.
Yes.
So, do we have an update on Cedric Sabalos?
Yes. And for former NBA player Cedric Sabalas, he tweeted on Twitter, "On my 10th day in ICU,
Oof.
COVID-19 is officially kicking my butt.
Wow. 10
The virus
days.
goes, I am all family, friends, prayer warriors, healers for your prayers and well wishes for my recovery. He added that he liked to publicly apologize to those he hurt in the past. And he says his fight is not done yet. Thanks. That's what he said. So,
Well, that's good. I mean, like he apologizes for anything he's done wrong. I think in his case, he's now got a new outlook on life. I mean, he's in there 10 days. He's not even out of the woods yet.
right.
So he's still in ICU.
Yeah.
And so
Longer.
he's now in the mode where he's afraid that he's going to die. And now he's trying to make amends. And, when and if, I mean, we hope it's when he recovers, he's going to be a new person. And he's going to look at things very differently from what he has in the past.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that might make him a new person.
Right. I think so also.
So, again, like we here at Pop Ascension wish them well, as we wish every other person that is in the ICU or in the hospital or just sick with this COVID virus that has really done a number on the world, let alone just individual lives.
Yes.
So,
No matter what, mask up and take precautions. I mean, if you're vaccinated or not, it's important because it's known fact right here that 2 celebrities you know of that contacted it.
It's already taken many celebrities from us.
Oh.
So, I mean, we don't want look. I know they're celebrities and stuff like that, but they're part of our lives. Like anybody that was a fan of anything,
Mm-hmm.
those celebrities are part of your life, whether they're role models or you love to hate them in movies if they're bad guys, but they are part of our lives.
Right.
And entertainment, without entertainment, I mean, I don't think people would live this long, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
If you have no forms of entertainment, then you're just dying at 30 because there's no point.
Yeah.
So,
In your life.
So, we don't need any more celebrities taken from us from this.
Right.
So, again, whether, like, look, we're not trying to make this political. We're just trying to use common sense. That's basically what it is. Use common sense.
Or not, use common sense.
That's all we're asking.
Yeah, that's it. Hey.
I mean, what we believe and what you believe could be two different things.
Mm-hmm.
And we just, want you to use some common sense. Protect what is valuable to you. And that is you, your family. Protect them. Like, that's the least you can do.
Sure.
So yeah, COVID, not a good situation. It's still going to be a part of our lives for many, many more weeks.
Yes, it will.
So, all right. So, other celebrity stuff. Michael Constantine from My Big Fat Greek Wedding, the dad.
Yeah.
He passed away this week.
Mm.
So he was 94 years old, and again, another actor. And he's been like in so many TV character roles and so many. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you how many. It must have been at least 40 to 50 different TV shows that he's played characters in.
Yeah, he's a legend. He was a legend.
So, I mean, believe me, if you see a picture of him and you see a picture of him throughout his life, you will see who it is, and you will know who that actor is if you do not know.
That's right.
So he passed away. So we wish the family well. And
Yes.
Dancing with the
Don't.
Stars released their star-studded cast.
Wow, exciting.
Yeah, I literally know two people. Two
Really?
people. This this must
People.
be the
Okay.
worst cast they've ever had. It has to be. It has to be. Like you're talking. Okay, so they had what is his name? Matt Jones from The Bachelor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They had Martin Cove from Cobra Kai.
Okay.
That's okay. I can deal with that. All
Hmm.
right, they have Mike the Miz Mizanin from the WWE. So they have a wrestler, former NBA player Iman Shumpert.
Hmm.
All right, like I've watched the NBA for a long time. Have no idea. I have no idea who he
And
is.
you're
So, so
expert.
you couldn't even get a former NBA player that people knew, really? Like, I don't get it. Jimmy Allen. I think Michelle crashed there for a moment. Uh, Jimmy Allen, country music singer. I'm assuming he's a singer. It just said country music star. I've never heard of him. Um, Melora Hardin from The Office.
Really? Okay.
So the two people that I did know was Melanie C, one of the Spice Girls, and Brian Austin Green from 90210, who is probably the biggest star out of all of these. And he's not even that big of a star.
Right. Not even the A.
Like there is nobody from the B list, never mind the A list. Like we have two or three C list actors, and then the rest you never hear of.
Uh,
So uh, this is terrible. Like, can this show even be good this year? Will it even get the people to watch?
wow.
I mean, I'm not sure people are going to watch this
Yeah.
because, like, when you have stars that you recognize, it's easier to get the people to watch. Like, who didn't want to watch Florence Henderson, Mrs. Brady?
Right.
Like, people want to see that.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, they might not be the A-listers, but at least they're somebody that you recognize and and they had a lot of those type of people on there.
Exactly.
Like nobody cares. Nobody cares about this.
Right.
I mean, what I want to see on this show is people not known for dancing. You know, like wouldn't
Exactly.
it be cool to see like Meatloaf and Gary Busey on this show? They've
Right.
already been fought it out on The Apprentice. Now, wouldn't you like to see them dancing? You know, and
Yeah.
getting into beefs during this show? That would be great. Throwing shoes at each other or something.
Right.
But they did not. Their casting was terrible, terrible.
Oh,
It
wow.
was awful. So I don't think Dancing with the Stars will be very good this year. Because they're really not any stars. I mean, it's like a cloudy night when you don't see the stars.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I don't know. So we'll move on to the celebrity birthdays, Michelle. So what do you got for us?
Yeah. Celebrity birthdays. Basketball player J.R. Smith, 35 today.
Oh, see, they could have got J.R. Smith for Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah. Actor comedian Adam Sandler, 54. Actor comedian
Yeah.
Eric Stone Street, 49. British actor Hugh Grant, 60. Canadian singer and songwriter Michael Bublé, he's 45. Actress Michelle Williams, 40. New soul singer Paul Janeway, 37. Actress Angela Cartwright, 65. Happy birthday to them all.
Wow, we had quite the list. There's some big names on that list.
Yes.
Probably none bigger than Adam Sandler. I
Uh-huh.
mean, like, my favorite comedy is Happy Gilmore
Okay.
because he's in that movie. He's a Terry O'Reilly. His father is a Terry O'Reilly fan, which is my favorite player of all time in any sport. Um, so that Adam Sandler kind of is like one of my favorites for that reason, and he's a funny guy. But I have a list, Michelle, of 6 movies that is a must see for Adam Sandler movies.
Speaking of
Um,
Sandler.
the first one, obviously, Happy Gilmore.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a guy that is a terrible hockey player and he becomes a golfer. And he doesn't like golf. But, it's the whole premise of the movie and he gets into a beef with Bob Barker. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. So, and of course, The Water Boy. That was possibly the funniest of all of them. The Wedding Singer. If you haven't seen The Wedding Singer, that's a must see.
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
51st Dates, where, I mean, I think the script was just perfect. It's perfect. And those two work good together. And Mr. Deeds is the 5th one on the list. So those 5 are comedies. The other one that I want to mention is Uncut Gems, which was out, I want to say 2 years ago.
Okay.
He should have won an Oscar for that movie, and he got snubbed. But that one, oh my God, it is that he was phenomenal in that movie. Phenomenal. Not like his normal, goofy self. I mean, he acted. It was great. So those I figured I'd point out for Adam Sandler movies and what people really need to see. If you don't see the others, no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
mean, some of the others are good, but they're not must see.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that is celebrities. So again, if you are just watching us now, don't forget to go back and watch the first part. So we are on YouTube, we are on Facebook, and we are on Twitch. And tomorrow, this show will be on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and you can just, subscribe and listen if you don't want to watch. So if you're working outside and you're always wearing headphones, put us on. Put us on.
Yeah, tune in.
And Twitch, for those of you who become subscribers, one of you will win this John Wick bead sprite. So you got 1 week to become a subscriber, and a winner will be named next Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So subscribe, you get entered. It's simple. So we're really hoping that people take advantage of that. I mean, we have 16 subscribers right now, 160 followers on Twitch, so 1,040 followers on YouTube, and almost 11,000 on Facebook. So you might want to get in on this. I mean, we got a lot to offer. So that's celebrities, and we're going to move on into our animal segment. I love the animals.
Love the animals. I have
Michelle, what do you got for us?
Facts. Animal fun facts. The male ostrich can roar just like a lion.
Wait a minute, it
Now,
sounds like a lion?
Yeah, it sounds just like a lion.
I didn't know that. How does it do that?
The reason is that the male ostriches roar like a lion is primarily because of territory. They live in groups of about 10 birds with one dominant male, and the male uses its large, deep grunting sound as a warning call. It is the grunt that is confused with lion's roar, except that it also has a hiss of air in it.
Oh, okay.
It's amazing.
That's stunning. I'm actually pleasantly surprised that the ostrich could do that. I'm stunned.
That is
I'm
very
stunned.
interesting. And now the small snail can sleep 3 years at a time. Now, why would
Wait a minute. It gets that much sleep?
that much sleep?
Damn. I don't know if I've gotten 3 years of sleep through my whole life.
Right. Mm-hmm. And why do
They
you
get it all at once?
all at
Damn.
once? 3 years at a time. Well, the reason for it is because snails need moisture to survive. And if the weather is cooperating, they will actually sleep up to 3 years.
Oh
Now,
my
during this
gosh.
time, the snails will secrete mucus over their bodies to protect themselves from dry, hot weather. So
That's
that's why
incredible.
they have to moisturize.
That is incredible. I'm stunned that they can sleep. It's like, what is it, Johnny Appleseed? Is that what it was? What he was,
Yeah,
where he
that's
said slept for
right.
like 50 years?
Yeah,
These snails are sleeping for 3 years. How do they even survive?
that's amazing. It really is.
Like, you might think something would eat them before they wake up.
Yeah,
That's incredible. That is incredible.
but I guess they know how to, store themselves in their shells, so that they'll be protected from other
Yeah,
animals.
it's a good thing they have those shells.
Right, right. Now there's the crickets. The crickets have ears on their front legs.
Wait, they have ears?
Their ears on their front legs.
Okay, so imagine if people had ears on their legs.
Can you imagine
How
that?
funny would that look?
That would be very funny. Now, cricket ears are it's on their front legs below the knees. Um, they
Below
have
the
four
knees.
acoustic inputs. Now, the openings in the cricket's exoskeleton, they act as ears, lead to chambers inside the
Mm-hmm.
legs, which connect to either side of their body, passing through the cricket. So that I know.
Okay. Okay.
That's
How
amazing.
about that for a cricket?
For a cricket, right?
Their body arrangement is not normal.
Yeah.
All right.
The cricket
Well,
said it's normal for him, her.
unbelievable.
Now the housefly hums in key F.
Oh, so they're musical.
They're
They're-
musical, so it's like a high key F. That is
So
awesome.
that that's an F.
Yes, that's an F.
That's interesting.
Yes,
That is very interesting.
right. And that completes all the fun facts. You learned
There we go. That's pretty cool. The other story about animals, it might not actually be about any certain particular animal,
Mm-hmm.
but Mexico became the first North American country to ban testing of animals for cosmetics.
Okay.
They're the first,
The
and this
first.
just happened.
Wow, just
Like,
happened.
I cannot believe that they are the first, and no other country has already done this.
Wow,
I'm stunned.
that
Stunned.
is stunning.
A
Wow.
statistic: 200 million animals are used in testing every year. 200 million.
200 man. Oh my gosh. Wow.
I had no idea it was that bad. 500,000 every year suffer and die.
Oh, so unfortunate.
500,000 animals
Wow. Whew.
every year. Like these numbers, when I saw these numbers today, I was appalled.
Yeah, it's so
And I am disappointed that this country didn't already ban this many years ago, because this was a big topic, I want to say about a decade ago,
hmm
and nothing was ever done. Kind of like gun control. They
right.
talk about it and
Nothing
nothing is
done.
ever done, you
Right.
know?
hmm
But this is animals. We're killing animals because of makeup.
Possibly.
Makeup. What are
Wow.
they putting in this to kill these animals? Is what I want to know.
Mm.
They're just injecting them with everything? I mean, is that what they're doing?
Wow. Mm.
I was disgusted when I saw this. I
Mm.
mean, I could not imagine doing something to an animal that would make it suffer and die.
Right. Mm. The same.
So it was a really appalling story. But at least one country in North America has stepped up. So Mexico is looking better and better every day. I'll tell you.
Right.
I'll tell you. They're
Exactly.
gonna have to stop, Americans crossing that border soon.
Yeah. Exactly.
So I don't know if there'll be a problem. So, but yeah. So good job, Mexico.
Yes.
You should be proud of that one.
Yes.
You also had another story about a gentleman that quit his job.
Yes, Dan. He had a 9 to 5 job to open an animal sanctuary at his family's 140-year-old farm.
Wow.
He got tired of working 9 to 5, and he says he's
Yep.
going to rescue animals of all types. He has cows, chickens, goats from all over the world. So he travels, all over to get the animals. And if anyone wants to donate to his cause, it's the donations at the do.do/burn. And he needs all the proceeds of donations to get these animals and care for them like they should.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to thank Taurus, who jumped in, and Strong Beard Gaming. They jumped in. Left some comments. So somebody pointing out that your mic is making all kinds of noises. We
Hmm
already knew this.
Yeah, we know.
I believe it is her connection.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, I don't know. Like, it seems to be the connection, because she had a problem connecting at all last week. But she has
Mhm.
not lost the connection yet, and I probably just jinxed it when I just told you not to jinx it.
Right?
So, but that is our animal segment. I love the animals.
Yes, we love the animals.
It's very nice. I love doing that. So we'll take care of the business part of it again. Once again,
Mhm.
for everybody that throws a sub on Twitch, you got a chance to win John Wick, Mr. Keanu Reeves, who will be having John Wick 4 coming soon, and also The Matrix. So you can win that. Every sub gets entered. So from now until the next show.
Mhm.
So get on that for Twitch. If you don't know the Twitch, if you're on YouTube or if you're on Facebook, the Twitch is twitch.tv /RI_broadcasting. So get in there and subscribe to us. That
Better be
helps.
there to win it, right?
Yeah, it keeps the shows going and it keeps everybody happy that doing shows, and when we get to see fans enjoy it, then it makes us happy. Also, YouTube, subscribe, click that little bell. You know, we have 1,040 subscribers now. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for YouTube. So get in on that. You can just go to YouTube and type in Rhode Island Broadcasting, and we'll be there. And of course, Facebook. You know, Facebook.com, I believe, /RI Broadcasting. Vaguely remember. So get on that. And if you are someone that likes to listen to podcasts, tomorrow this will be available on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts.
Awesome.
So we're rolling right along. We got about, 14 minutes or so till the end of the show, and we have some music, new releases that just came out. Drake's Certified Lover Boy. I did listen to it.
Okay.
Very disappointed.
Oh.
I don't know what he was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like it. Kanye West, Donda, mixed. There was probably about 3 or 4 songs that I actually liked. One of them I really liked, and that was, what was it? Believe What I Say.
Oh.
So that one was my favorite one out of all of them. Jail was pretty good, and there was a couple others that was pretty good.
Yeah.
So
overall,
Kanye West, you might like Kanye West. So, I would definitely tell you to at least give it a listen and judge for yourself. Hey, hi Yaz, how are you? Nice to see you. Thank you for coming. Imagine Dragons, Mercury Act 1. So I guess this is a 2-part album. Like, really? Like, this isn't movies. So I did not listen to Imagine Dragons yet. But I plan on doing that. So also Bob Marley had a new album, and Iron Maiden, which I was never a fan of Iron Maiden, but some people like that kind of music, and more power to you. So check them out. Those are some new stuff. A segment that we're gonna do next week is we're gonna call it Song Check. So we're each gonna give 3 songs that we're gonna recommend, and so we'll have to do some digging and find 3 new songs that are out within 2 months. And we'll give those 3 songs. Each of us will give 3 songs. And, hopefully everybody out there goes, to listen to it.
Yeah.
So I gave
opinions on
right. So yeah, you can give your opinions on the songs. Like Believe What I Say, Kanye West would have been one of my songs for next week, but I just used it. So, but I like the song. It's got a nice beat to it.
Okay.
I don't. It sounds kind of. It's just different from the rest of his album, in my opinion, and
he just
it's not your. It doesn't sound like a typical Kanye song. So that's what attracted me to that song, and so I did like that song because of that. So that's what we'll be able to do next week. So we'll each give 3 songs. We'll go one at a time, each of us, and and we'll go through some 3 new songs.
Right. And we all love
Sound good?
music. Makes the world go
And
round.
yeah, it does, and it doesn't matter the genre.
Right.
So fans out there, if you want us to take a look at a new album that comes out, I don't care what genre it is. I'm pretty flexible when it comes to music, and I'm pretty sure that Michelle is as well.
Yes, I love all types.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the only thing I can't do is opera. I draw the line at opera. I can't. Not
I
saying that they're
love
not
opera.
talented. I'm not
Really
saying
like.
that they're not talented because they're probably the most talented singers. I just can't listen to it.
It's not for everyone.
No, no, it's not. It's not. It might be different if I went to the opera.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'd like it because I remember when I hated country music. And then somebody dragged me to Garth Brooks, and then I started liking country music because of
Right.
that. So you have to experience it the right way in order to start liking it.
Right.
So,
As long
you
as it's
know?
well written, well sung,
Right.
it sounds good to me.
Because last week we mentioned that Shawn Mendes and what's his name, redhead Ed Sheeran had new songs, and I forgot all about it until today. I got to listen to Shawn Mendes' song, and I like his music.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really weird because I'm not really the pop music kind of guy, but Shawn Mendes' music I really like because he has I don't know, a special sound to his guitar and the way he writes and stuff like that, and I really appreciate that. And so I listened to his new song today, and I liked it. So I'm going to listen to Ed Sheeran for next week. If I like it, I'm going to put it on the list.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I'll give you my other 2, which I cannot wait. I cannot wait. It's killing me not saying it, but I will give you those 2 songs as well.
Okay.
So,
Great.
so sneak preview, song check. Believe what I say, Kanye West. Go check it out.
Yeah.
So,
Go check it out.
you know, I like half his album. I'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the
But
songs are
most of them
just
still have the
ridiculously
same,
bad.
following.
Yeah. So,
Mm-hmm.
so again, if you want us to listen to a certain album,
Mm-hmm.
post in the comments, and we'll go take a listen, and we'll tell you how and what we think of it,
Yeah.
whether it's good or bad.
Good or bad.
So, you
Mm-hmm.
know, oh, so we only have about 7 minutes to go. So I do want to say again, anybody that subscribes on Twitch
Mm-hmm.
gets entered to win John Wick, the Keanu Reeves Beat Sprite. So between now and when we air next Thursday, you have until then to subscribe. So, so let us know what you think about any topic. We need those comments. We want people to interact with us. So, post comments, That's what the whole idea of this is. Not just us. It is the fans' view of pop culture, basically. That's
Right.
what we want it to be. So we want interactive. So let everybody know. Get on, subscribe. So
Right.
so Michelle, with a few minutes left, I figured a couple of weeks ago we did a bucket list thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Um, what is one of your things that you would put on your bucket list to do or to go or wherever,
Well,
whatever?
to go on my bucket list will be Dubai. I'm intrigued to going to Dubai. The culture,
Okay.
the food, the location. I'm just a born natural traveler, and I love to travel. I've been to
Yeah.
many places, and That's where I would like to go, Dubai.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't been anywhere, but I've been a lot of places.
Yeah.
Like I've gone to California, I've gone to many states. So, um, but I think with with my option to do something or to go somewhere, and I feel horrible because I didn't get to go see Prince in concert. I
Okay.
really wanted to see Prince, and it is now too late.
Mhm.
So for me, it would probably be maybe to see Billy Joel, or an Elton John, one of those legends that are now up there in ages. Paul McCartney,
Oh,
you
that's nice.
know.
Yeah.
So I think it would be to see somebody like that,
Mhm.
before they're gone. I mean, like there's already so many stuff. Like I would have liked to seen Robin Williams, you
Mhm.
know, do his stand-up act because he is insane when it came to his comedy routine. It was all ad lib. So I don't want to miss any more legends. So so I think it would be to see one of those stars before they're gone. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Thank you.
I mean that's like because they seem to go rapidly.
Yes, unfortunately, in the Hollywood world.
Yeah, I mean we keep losing people. It seems like every day, and you know, there's a lot of people out there that I want to see that
Mhm.
I wouldn't want them to be gone. So,
Right.
so I guess we're gonna wrap things up. Again, last opportunity for me to tell you, you can get John Wick for free, for free, one entry for every sub on
Mhm.
Twitch. Not a subscription on YouTube, a subscription on Twitch. You get one entry for each. So if you gift a whole bunch of people subs, you get one entry for each one of those. So now until next Thursday. Next Thursday. So do that, and you might win that one. We'll send it out, and we'll announce it on Thursday who the winner is. Um,
Awesome.
YouTube. Go to YouTube, subscribe, click the bell.
Mhm.
You know, we also on Facebook and also Anchor, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. And next week, of course, we have that new segment, Song Check. And we will also have animals like always. We will always have an
Always
animal
have one.
story.
Yes, always.
We talk celebrities. We talk all kinds of stuff every week: movies, music, TV, whatever is in the topic of conversations. So, Michelle, it's been a pleasure. You got to stay with us the whole show today.
Yes, it's a pleasure. Sorry about
That
the
was
sound,
awesome.
guys, but that's how it goes sometimes.
Yes, but we got you here, and it was great. Learned a lot about some animals today. We had some great animal stories. We had some great celebrity stories. Uh, a horrible Dancing with Stars cast, and some good music that we got to tell you about. So
Mhm.
with that, we will see you next week.
All
Have a
right.
good night.
Good night. Thanks for watching.